The next great NBA offensive engine is 22, grew up in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, went to school at Iowa State, and plays with the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Haliburton is the next quick thing. Haliburton was a draft night stud who turned into a rookie fan favorite in Sacramento before being dealt for Domantas Sabonis in the Kings' desperate attempt to escape the longest stretch of seasons without a postseason appearance in modern sports. Haliburton was a trendy pick for most improved player coming into the season, and if the Pacers can find a way to not fall for the allure of another season made for draft positioning, those bettors may very well cash at the end of the year. The numbers for Haliburton are phenomenal. He's averaging 20 points and a league-leading 11 assists per game while shooting 49% from the field, 41% from three, and 86% from the stripe. Haliburton is the only player top 10 in threes, assists, and steals this season. If you haven't watched the Pacers much this season, there's a comparison that's been made that really stands out. Haliburton may be the closest thing we have to a modern-day Steve Nash since the two-time MVP left the league. That's not to say that Haliburton will walk away with 2 MVPs, but the way that Haliburton plays reminds you a lot of the way that Nash controlled the game with his passing. Haliburton is always looking for the pass to set up teammates, the same way Nash did. On this play, he's got a shot fake, and his efficiency from deep at 40% gets the closing Jonas Valanciunas into the air, but instead of dribbling into a mid-range shot, Haliburton sees his man cutting underneath between 2 defenders. Look at where his cutter is at this spot. Recognizing what will be there instead of just taking what the defense gives is the next level play that great passers make. Haliburton's ability to manipulate the defense with his eyes is a real strength. He's also got that showman in him. Here, how about the wrap around the back, ball fake right, ball fake left, jump pass to the corner? That one's straight out of the Jason Kidd book. Haliburton has a great sense for how the defense is reacting to him. He completely collapses the defense here, but even with a potential assist to the cutter, he whips this perfectly, in pocket to the shooter at the top. Haliburton loves the jump pass, and while that often gets young players in trouble, Haliburton is great at finding a way to get the ball to a better spot at the last possible second after the defense is already engaged in contesting him. If anything, Haliburton tends to err too much on the side of passing. He routinely passes up on open shots looking to generate them for teammates. Here he's got 3 shots he can take: the catch and shoot on the wing, a pull-up jumper in space, and the floater where he's one of the league's most efficient players. Haliburton probably needs to learn that there is a level to which he's got to be the one taking the shot, considering how efficient he is. Haliburton's assist prop has been set at 10.5 the last few games, just under his season line of 11. He still hit the over on that in 8 of his last 14 games, going into the game versus Golden State on Wednesday night. Haliburton's second in the most improved player race at plus 300 behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But if the Pacers are able to remain competitive in the Eastern Conference playoff race, and OKC were to transition to focusing on the draft once again, there's a strong case that Haliburton, who has emerged as a one-man engine for an Indiana team without other marquee talent, comes out with the newly named George McCann Trophy for Most Improved Player. For more on Tyrese Haliburton and the Indiana Pacers, check out the Action Network and Action Network app.